Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to Farm Sim News. Today we're going to talk about some schedule maintenance on the Mod Hub, Big Buds, and another USA map that I can't pronounce. If you like staying updated with all the latest news in Farming Simulator, get subscribed. Let's go. Starting off today with some Mod Hub information. It looks like there's some scheduled maintenance this Wednesday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Central European Time. That is 4 a.m. through 10 a.m. Eastern if it helps you do the conversion for the States. During this time, modders will not be able to log onto their Mod Hub accounts. Additionally, the Mod Hub team released a statement on the Mod Hub Messenger this morning. It's quite long, but it's very important. It gives us some new information that we didn't know. They say some of you may have already noticed there will be planned maintenance on April 2nd, 2025. It will not be possible to log in on that day. Please do not open tickets, edit mods, or make any changes to the Mod Hub backend, even if you may have access for a short moment. We would also like to give you an update on FS25 mod submissions. The queue for resubmissions when your mod goes into review and you resubmit it after receiving feedback, and the update queue, so updates for previously released mods, are currently at 2 business days. These are a priority for us as fast processing and communication are particularly important here. Our goal is to reduce the wait time to a maximum of 1 business day and not let it rise again. To achieve this, newly submitted mods may take a little longer from time to time. We are currently working quickly through all newly submitted mods. Some have noted that our timelines in the forum didn't quite match up with what some people see for their old mod submissions. This is sometimes due to a misunderstanding. The timeline is given an estimate of when a new mod submitted today will be reviewed, not how far back the backlog goes. We've received a lot of feedback and will be addressing some of the issues in a blog post in the coming days, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you to everyone who understands that the first wave of mod submissions is completely natural, just like it was with FS22. Your constructive feedback is always important to us, and we take questions about potential inconsistencies or perceived unequal treatment during testing seriously. Adjustments will be made to improve this. At the same time, everyone involved is only human. Mistakes shouldn't happen, but they can. Without direct feedback, we cannot identify and fix such issues. Thank you for being part of our community, your Mod Hub team. So there you go. Sounds like we're getting a new blog post sometime in the coming days addressing feedback and issues. This could also be in response to everything that's been going on and finally giving us our statement from Giant Software. I'll keep you guys posted. Jumping over to Modern News, and we're going to start with Classic American Ikas Modding, who posted last week that their Big Bud Series 1 pack is now with Giants. At the time of submission, there was a 17 workday waiting time, so that should give you an idea of when the testing time frame is. Additionally, the Series 3 was awaiting testing 3 weeks ago, according to the modder, and the Series 2 was still a work in progress. Next up, we have Custom Modding, who are celebrating 8 years of modding with their John Deere C850 and P576 Air Seeder, as well as their Case IH 2160 planter. Now, it's been a while, but we've actually seen both of these mods before in the modding process, as well as screenshots in-game. This post kind of makes it seem like these are brand new, but they're not. They say that they're in-game in the final stages and will be available soon, though the 2160 was in review through the Mod Hub since mid-December, so I'm guessing that the fixes on Custom Modding end have taken a little while longer than expected. Moving on, WOLFex Modding is bringing back their Zader LKT81 Turbo, but with a different name. It's going to be the TKL, or the 10 keyless, I guess. Apparently LKT naming was unlicensed, which I'm still very confused about since it's Zader and that's licensed. Regardless, it's coming back and it's returning for all platforms. Next up, Gamer Designs has officially submitted their Pits Detached Lowboy for testing on all platforms. This looks like a collaboration with Roughneck and DB Designs, as he credits both of them in his latest post. It was submitted last week, so hopefully won't be too long before we see more Pits mods in the game. If you need more login mods, well, HR Forst has you covered with their upcoming Ponzi Pullover Pack. Say that 3 times fast. Which includes 4 mods: the Bison Shuttle, the Bison Active Frame, the Elephant King Active Frame, and the Elephant King AF Clambunk. As with every HR Forst mod, there will be tons of customization options, what looks like a winch, and a chainsaw holder. Usually we get to see mods from HR not long before they release, so you may see these sooner than you think. We'll just have to wait and see. Last week we got to see new mods from JHHG Modding with the Hilco Tech Wrap Twine Remover. Well, JHHG already had the mod in-game, and it looks like it is working. As the name suggests, it's going to remove net wrap and or twine from bales. In game, it looks like it's just going to turn the bale into loose material again, so that should give you an idea of what to expect when using it. It basically replaces a straw blower and could be a very cost-effective alternative for smaller farms, or even a more frugal alternative for the thrifty farmer. Available in front loader, skid steer, and wheel loader. I assume telehandler as well, because why not, although it wasn't mentioned or shown, and in square bale or round bale configurations. Soon for all players on Modhub. You may have noticed that Weasel Modding's Limestone Quarry mod was removed from the Modhub last week. Don't worry, it will be returning as a bundle with a production facility, seemingly related to the additional field types mod that was released last Monday, as that used limestone from that pack as a required mod. It was resubmitted Thursday and is with Giants waiting testing. Ikas has another crossover mod combining home and shed. This is the American Midwest shed house with workshop space. It features a workshop with dealer options, sleep trigger, wardrobe trigger, storage, and a living area. We'll be getting more screenshots soon, and I'll make sure to share those as soon as they're released. Taylor Farms dropped some new pics from their Gera? I really need to learn how to say this. The internet's not helping me. Michigan map. We've seen a Google image of the area, but it's nice to see it in game. There's only a few farmyard areas typical for Taylor's maps and a large silo system at the bottom left. Here's a better look at that silo area in game versus real life if you wanted to see that. Very cool. And of course, a few more shots around one of the farm areas. I'm loving the attention that Michigan farming is getting from Taylor's maps. This is going to be a brand new map for FS25. And lastly today, MrHector Mods showcases the new map background for their Carpathian and Countryside 25 map, which was made custom for the FS25 version. It's still a work in progress, but still nice to see this early on. There was also buildings on the outside in the FS22 versions, and these will be returning, but the visibility will be about double that of the previous version, and there'll be a lot more trees. One of the best maps is getting even better. And one of the better segues is, well, I guess the same. It's still meh and still here. And a segue. And just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released. No one also knows where anything is. So if you're curious where something is, well, if I didn't talk about it, I don't know either. And hey, if you like this video, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check your notifications. That way, you never miss any videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. Happy Monday to you. We will see you later. Peace. What do you guys think's going on with the Mod Hub? I'm really interested to see what this maintenance is.